In 2016, our people were being killed. Miami raped. Homes were destroyed. And up to today, I still have over 800,000 IDPs staying in various camps, not even standard camps. It's with a lot of pains. And so when I speak about it, some people are not happy. Enemies of progress, enemies of lives, who want to destroy the human life and turn them to slaves. And we have said I will not accept that. And so you see people turning around, trying to change the narrative of the reaction that took place here in Benue State. How can you be a governor? Every day you wake up, your people are killed. Every day you wake up, your people are sent away from their ancestral homes. Every day you wake up, people are dying because of sickness, mosquitoes, biting them in a non-standard IDP camps that you kept them. They are crying, they are hungry. And then you'll be praising those people who are perpetrators. Up to today, I'm still waiting for the federal government to proscribe Miyetti Allah and designate them as a terrorist organization. Everywhere you go, in their meeting in Yola, they say that I'm their problem. I'm not their problem. I'm the solution to the problem that exists in Nigeria today. In 2016, when we started the prohibition of open grazing and provision for ranching law here in Benue State, they came out that once we start the implementation, they were going to kill. And they did fulfill their threat 1st January 2018. And our law is very clear. Our law does not have any conflict with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Our law is not against any Fulani man. We're brothers. We grew up with Fulani who were indigenous to us here, and we played with their children. We drank nono and ate mashanu. My mother gave millet to Fulani women for fura and gave them yams and guinea corn. And in exchange, they gave her nono and mashanu. They related well. My father related well with Fulani men. And we grew up. Even in 1992, 91, when I was local government chairman, we related with Fulanis very well. I had no issue with any Fulani, and up to today, we don't have any issue with any Fulani man. But the challenge is those Fulani people who say that the Fulani man is a global personality and he has no need for any visa. He can come from Senegal, from Mali, from Niger, from Guinea, from Cameroon, from Ghana, with AK-47 and kill people here, send them away from their ancestral home, and then take over the land, rename it, and stay there and make our people IDPs. Samuel Ortom, I will fight with my last pint of blood to ensure that that does not happen here in Benue State. I'm not going to accept that. I'm not a coward. My people elected me for the first and second term, and they have faith in me. And the primary responsibility of any responsible leader is to provide security for lives and property. We don't have any problem with any Fulani man staying and doing legitimate business. But those who come to say they will kill, they will kidnap, they will rape our women and children, they will destroy our ancestral lands, that one will have no place. Your place is the correctional center. We will ensure you are arrested we ensure you are prosecuted, and we ensure that you're convicted. The Office of the Attorney General will do that with the security agencies. But any Fulani man who is willing to stay here and do legitimate business, there are a lot of Fulani men. So I correct the MC. I want to assure you that Fulani still remain friends of the Tea people. Anywhere we meet, even me and Mr. President, when we meet, we crack joke. We're brothers, and we relate fine. There is no issue, but we must be able to differentiate criminality or criminal elements, and then the real Fulani men that we're talking about. I have a farm, I have Fulani men who are looking after my cattle. In my village, I have a Fulani man there. With all the crisis, was there, we hid him, we stayed, and he's there with me. There are so many Fulani men here that will do business together. The ones we're against is those ones carrying AK-47, sponsored by Miyetti Allah. Those ones, they are enemies of our people, and we fight against them. And our law do not discriminate. It does not send any ethnic group away, whether Fulani, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, and so on. It is true that over the years since we enacted that law, we have convicted close to 200 herdsmen who disobeyed our law, whether Fulani, thief, or Idoma, and so on. And of course, the law also takes care of cattle rustling. If you rustle cattle, we also arrest you, prosecute you. In my own village, there were some of my relations that rustled Fulani cattle from Nasarawa, our neighbor. 12 cows. They were arrested. They are awaiting trial in prison. They are tea people from Zoruv Council Ward, where I come from. The other one, it was rams, 13 of them. And he was arrested. I insisted that they must be arrested because justice must be for all, not just for a segment of a society or ethnic group. So no discrimination here. The narrative by Miyetti Allah that Ortom is against Fulani is a lie. And I know that they sat in Yola and say that I'm the problem of Fulani men. Whatever they want to do or call me, they are not God. Those who are playing God in this country, I want them to know that they are not God. My life belongs to God, and no one can take it away from me. I'm not afraid of them. They are criminals. They are terrorists. If not, how can they be happy? Staying in Abuja with police protection and then have created IDPs that can't go back to their villages. Those people, I know that whether Islam or Christianity, there is a judgment day. So these people should know. And I want this message to go to the whole world that the Fulanis still remains our friends who are law-abiding, who are willing to do business, and they are free to come in. If a Fulani man wants to do cattle business here, please come in, secure land, arrange your ranch. And if anybody rustles your cattle in your ranch, government will go after that person. Listen to those lies coming from this terrorist organization called Miyetti Allah. I think it's not being fair. My point is that you can imagine the kind of casting of passion, insult, vilification, and all sorts of negative narratives that were against me when we enacted this law. We enacted it in the best interest of bringing, and till tomorrow, in 2017, I attended a meeting of the traditional rulers when this thing came up. And I said, is there anybody here with a superior policy or position that can solve this farmers' headers crisis? So they call it. And nobody came up. Until today, I'm still challenging whether Fulani, Igbo, or Hausa, or anyone who has a superior position other than ranching livestock to bring it on the table. That one, I'm ready to work with it. But I understand in the communique of the terrorist organization called Miyetti Allah in Yola, they said the law should be repealed. The law is not going to be repealed. The law was enacted by Benue people, and Benue people are solidly behind this law. And they have told me that on no account should I contemplate on repealing that law. If I do that, that will be my end. They have told me that. And I'm willing to toe the line of the people who elected me as governor, not any other person in this country.